Hey, Jules Blessed Vegan, and as always, welcome. And for those who are new, I pray you can benefit from this channel. So, people, I am slip sliding away, which is what I named this. And what I mean by that is that I am just struggling. Part of it is because I get way too in my head, and also I'm shame based. So, it's never lovely. The conversations are never lovely. And then, to be fair, when I was kind of looking at my week of food, I realized that I was completely padding my food. And what I mean by that is if you have like 16 to 1800 calories, I was definitely on the high end of the 1800 calories. And even if I wasn't still hungry, I was still just eating that food and also eating in a very compulsive way, like just stuffing it in my mouth. It's too bad. Some people are just like, what is the problem? Why can't you just keep your eye on the prize? And why do you have trouble with food? Like, why is food an issue for you? You know what? I'm not blaming God. I'm not even blaming the planet, but I'm recognizing that I was raised in a society that absolutely encourages obesity, encourages toxic food, encourages addiction, encourages, 20 commercials per hour of not only what you should eat, but what you have done to, ruin your body and how they're going to fix it with pills and medication and every gimmick in the world for dieting. And, that's just the truth around here. So, I had to think to myself, I used to eat 95% toxic foods and 5% fruit and vegetables. I have more than reversed that. I'm at 98.5%. I'm at 99 or 100% most days. But sadly, I did slip today. And I just need to know that moving forward, picking myself up, having the grace to make a better choice in the next bite is grace. Darn it. Anyway, what was interesting was that Paul Simon's song called Slip Sliding Away came to mind. Certainly the chorus, which is really all I was familiar with because it's from my childhood. But, and forgive me if you're about to say, please don't sing, because I'm about to sing. So forgive me, but I'm going to sing. So it says, slip sliding away, slip sliding away. The nearer your destination, the more you slip sliding away. And I think that's so poignant, the nearer your destination. I'm on a path here. I'm on a 45-week challenge to my goal weight, right, of 128. And it's not comfortable for me. Some people this week noticed that I'd lost weight. And I was like, they were like, are you losing weight? And I of course joked and said, don't worry, I'll find it. Ha ha, because I panic when people notice me. And yet here I am trying to build a YouTube channel, right? Don't read into that. But anyway, it has verses in the song, and I had to look it up because, again, I haven't heard it since I was a child. But this one verse really came to mind, and it says, God only knows, God has a plan. The information's unavailable to the mortal man. We work our jobs, collect our pay, believe we're gliding down the highway when in fact we're slip sliding away. So yes. That is the message of the week, that God has a plan. He's not going to reveal it to us. But how about that we work our jobs and collect our pay and we think we're gliding down the highway when in fact we're slip sliding away? That is certainly the case for me this week. I just can't help but reflect on what I could have done differently or whatever. And a friend of mine, just a precious friend of mine, who was actually my partner teacher and a real gift, when she showed up at the beginning of the year, was also let go. And she's terrifically devastated because she had only been there 1 year. We're both older. I'm 53, she's 54. So certainly, even though they only started at 11 years, they only gave me 11 years credit. I've been teaching for 23. It's certainly more pay than a first-year teacher or a second-year teacher or something like that, right? So it could be partly that they want to get earlier teachers that don't cost the district as much. And I'm trying to comfort myself with that, even though I know that there's some teachers my age that they kept. So then I'm thinking, okay, so they kept them, but those people don't have an opinion or a presence like I have. And then I'm just like, you know what? You're never going to know the actual reason. It's like when someone commits suicide, we never know. They can even leave a note, and the note isn't even the truth because they're not even sure, where they were at. Whenever I hear there's a suicide note, I just say, yeah, don't read it to me because it's just not what was going down. So I got to let it go. But people, you can see I'm still struggling, and I just want to say it out loud that I'm slip sliding away, but not really. Not really, because I know people are holding on to me. I know God's holding on to me, and I know I have this channel to share with. So here I am saying my truth out loud. All right. That's it, my friends. Let me know what you think. Like if you like, join us if you haven't. Leave comments in the comments below so that I can support you. I know God has a plan, but I also know the information's unavailable to the mortal man, and there's nothing easy about that. All right? All right, my friends. Thank you for your support. Until we talk again, be blessed.